Thank you, sir. I am Brad Klipert, candidate for Superintendent of Public Instruction. I have served 34 years in uniform military leadership experience, 20 of those years flying helicopters for the Army, 30 years of law enforcement experience both in eastern and western Washington, Pierce County, and Benton County. I served 14 years in your state legislature as Representative Brad Klipert and passed 29 bills into law that went through both the House and the Senate, signed into law by the governor. FFA bill, license plate bill was one of them, got that passed into law. It's on to raise funds for FFA education, proving my ability to work with both sides of the aisle to accomplish the goal. I certified as a teacher in 1997. I have taught at every grade level from first grade to college. I've taught both in private school and public school. I've taught nationally and internationally, and I hold a master's degree in teaching, which I graduated with honors with. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a crisis in education right now. This is the OSPI report card from just 1 year ago, 2023. 50% of our students in Washington State pass the English language arts standards, only 50%. Only 37% meet math standards. Only 42% meet science standards, and only 67% of our students in Washington State regularly attend classes. Now, if you think those are good results and we should accept those and keep on going with status quo, please let me hear your applause at this time. If you don't like those results, let me hear a collective boo. Exactly correct. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the problem, but do I have an answer? Yes, I do. Number one, we're going to enable and encourage and empower our teachers to once again prioritize the teaching of academics, reading, writing, arithmetic, science, technology, civics, truthful, factual history, career technical education. We're going to bring apprenticeship programs into the school. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to teach our kids cursive writing. Number two, we're going to empower parents to parent their children. Yes. I don't care what your political affiliation is, those children are your children, you love them, and you have no interest whatsoever in co-parenting your children with the state of Washington. Number three, transparency, transparency, transparency. You, the parents and guardians of your children, have a right to know what's going on in the classroom, in the curriculum. Even you taxpayers have a right to know what's going on in your schools, classes, and curriculum, and we're going to open it up so you can see it, and no longer are we going to hide anything from you. Number four, safety, safety, safety. Our staff and students have a right to go to school each and every day knowing that they're in a safe environment. To include, young ladies have a right to go to the bathroom and use their locker room in safety. Yeah. And number five, ladies and gentlemen, we're not only going to speak to our children's minds, we're going to speak to their hearts. We have an epidemic across this nation, across this world. It's called teenage suicide. We're going to one more time renew in our children a belief in themselves and a hope for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. We're going to have some battles on our hands, but it's simple. I've given you the 5 pillars of how we can make it happen, and if we're going to go to battle for our children, there's no one else that I'd rather go to battle with than you patriots right here in this audience. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stop limiting the challenges in our children's lives, and it's time to start challenging the limits. We can save the educational process in Washington State. Can we save the educational process in Washington State? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Can we save the educational process in Washington State? Yes or no?
Yes.
Come on, I can do better with the 5th class of kindergarten. Can we save the educational process in Washington State?
Yes.
Yes, we can. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless America. Under 4 minutes.